speed, size and skill. If these are the attributes required to be a great rugby player, then the Tuilagi family embody each of them. These 6 Samoan brothers represent a family that has become iconic in rugby union. All 6 playing for Leicester Tigers and making their mark on the international stage. This is their story. A quick disclaimer before we start, I will be attempting to pronounce several Samoan words and names in this video. If I do get any wrong, please forgive me, I mean no disrespect. Moretti played for the Samoan national team first before taking a professional contract in rugby league in the 1990s. He moved to England and represented Halifax and St Helens with success before going back to Union with Leicester Tigers. With them, he won the 2002 Heineken Cup before stints at Cardiff and Castro. Eneke got his break in Italy playing for Parma. He was then signed by Leicester Tigers and soon became known for his enormous strength. He suffered broken arms and legs during his career in England before moving to Perpignan in France, where he still lives. Recently, he has spoken out about his battles with depression and has encouraged more openness on the subject. Alessandro also played for Parma before joining Leicester, and he was their top scorer in 03-04. He played in 8 of 9 finals during his time at Leicester, and also played for Newcastle and Toulon before moving to Japan. At the age of 19 years and 27 days, Antti Soler became the youngest ever player to be capped by Samoa. He went on to become their youngest ever try scorer and played for Sale, Dragons and Newcastle Falcons. Sinele represented Samoa at both under-20s and senior level. He spent the least amount of time at Tigers, playing just 3 games in the East Midlands before moving to Pro Day Derside RC Narrabeen. He later joined AS Carcassonne, whom he represented in Rugby League, emulating big brother Ferretti in being a dual coder. Perhaps the best known of the 6 brothers is the youngest, Manu. Despite being born in Samoa, he opted to represent England internationally and has been a mainstay of their midfield for over a decade. In 2013, he was selected to play for the British and Irish Lions in Australia. He now plays for Sale Sharks in the northwest of England. In 2023, the rugby world awakened to the news of a new generation of Tuilagi emerging in southern France. Eneke's son, Posolo, had followed his father in playing for Perpignan in the top 14. A frightening athlete, weighing the best part of 150 kilograms, Posolo won the Under-20s World Championship with France last year. At time of recording, he has just made his France senior debut in the Six Nations. There is another Tuilagi sibling, but this one does not play rugby. Julie Tuilagi is a Fa'afafine, or third gender. A traditional part of Samoan society, Fa'afafine are assigned male at birth but choose to live mostly or partially as females. There is also Ferretti's son Frederick Tuilagi, who has played in the English Championship. And the father of this great rugby dynasty? That would be Vave, who was in fact a speaker in the Samoan government. Perhaps the Tuilagi's impact on rugby is best summed up by their Tigers teammate Dan Culp. The Tuilagi influence has been massive on Leicester and English rugby, he said. The way in which the 6 brothers have played for Leicester and performed, culturally they have set the tone in the way they play the game. Around that time, Alessandro was the best winger in the world, Manu was coming onto the scene, and previously Henry and Freddie. We know their impact. They played a big part in the success of Leicester and how we played. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. If you have any suggestions of other stories we should tell on this channel, please leave them in the comments below, and thank you for watching.